is something that we talk about a lot, and finding so many different areas for her to be effective, whether it's as a scorer, a rebounder, a screener, a passer, a defender. Like she's extremely versatile. She's shown that time and time again over the course of her career, but specifically over the course of this season as well. And so I think that the last two games you've kind of seen that versatility. She's been great on the defensive end, guarding multiple positions. She played some at the five last game, some at the four. Like she's initiating offense, she's pushing in transition, she's rebounding, she's facilitating. Like she's doing some of everything, and that's kind of the vision of what we see for it. That again, I say it time and time again, the sky's truly the limit for her and who she can be in this league. I mean,
Yeah, shout out to Tyler Marsh. Tyler Marsh, in this interview that just dropped a couple of hours ago, he revealed the obvious. Angel Reese is at the top of the scouting report among all the players that's on Chicago, she's at the top of the scouting report. If you pay attention to the second half, Chicago shooters wide open. Vandersloot, Ariel Atkins. You want to know why they was wide open? Because of Angel Reese gravity on the inside. Angel Reese attracts 2-3 defenders. They're trying to keep her out of the paint. They're trying to keep her off the boards. And what that does is that leaves shooters. If you got 2-3 defenders on you, guess what? You got multiple players wide open. Those little things gets overlooked when it comes to Angel Reese. I think a lot of people, they solely focus on layups, but Angel Reese she brings so much to the game of basketball. A lot of stuff, yeah, we're going to talk about double-doubles. We can talk about assists. We're going to talk about steals and blocks and all of that stuff, but it's the little things that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. And let me show y'all a video. I like this guy right here. This is a guy from TikTok, and he pretty much like gave the facts, the stuff I've been saying. All the stuff I've been saying about Angel, I think people slowly picking it up. Now, Tyler Morris, he's been saying these things about Angel Reese. But I'm glad he got full awareness of what kind of player he has. Like, Angel does so much for any team that she's on. I would like, and again, I want to see Angel Reese gets utilized more in the pick and roll. And I said that last video, a couple people was confused, like, why are you blaming Tyler Marsh for the way she scores the ball? It's not me blaming, it's me just pointing out different ways he can use Angel Reese. Like, you don't have to necessarily have her on the block. You feel what I'm saying? You can run pick and roll. She's really good at the pick and roll. And people don't understand that. Like, once Angel understands how to use her length and use her, like, use that frame she has, keep the ball up high. Now, I'm going to show y'all, too. I'm going to show y'all. They've been working on this in practice. See, it starts at practice, building good habits. So now, what you see right here is Angel Reese right here. She's practicing keeping the ball up high. Let me play this clip. Now, what I want to see more, and I don't know if they do this at practice or not, what I want to see more is them putting defenders on her. Like, put defenders on her and let's work on that. Those little things, really, y'all, just her keeping the ball up high and utilizing the pump fake. See, I'm telling y'all something. A lot of these other players, they're already prepared for her to go up for a layup on the first attempt. You know what I'm saying? They're already prepared for that. If she starts utilizing the pump fake, you know what's going to happen? She's going to get them off balance. They're going to either foul her or she's They get out, they jump too early, too premature, and boom, she goes up for a layup. Easy. But once she catch the ball, you see she got 2 defenders on her. And what I've been like about Angel Reese in these last few games, she's been passing the ball out. Yeah, she getting 2 or 3 defenders, but she's passing out. She's not really just forcing the issue. You know, it's a couple plays. I want to see her continue to, a couple plays she goes up aggressive. Now she didn't know Maddie was behind and she blocked her from behind. But like when you got 2 defenders draped on you, pass it back out. I mean, you got two of your teammates may be open, and I like the fact that she's been making a consistent effort finding the open players, so it's starting to process. It's starting to process in her mind, because you gotta understand, like, she didn't play like this last year, right? So she's playing a totally different style. By the way, people are making a big deal out of the fact she's not having high scoring games, but y'all not paying attention to her versatility. How many players in the league you can make, like, how many players you can league can play different styles? She literally can play multiple different ways. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand what Tyler Marsh is actually trying to do. That's why I'm not really too upset about it. I just would like a couple more calls, a couple more plays being called for. You feel what I'm saying?
After a rocky start to the season, the Chicago Sky have won 2 of their last 4, in large part due to improved play by Angel Reese. Over that stretch, she's averaging 2 steals per game and truly guarding 1 through 5 on any given night. Against the Wings, she split time against Naphessa Smith and Dejanay Carrington. Against the Mercury, it was Alyssa Thomas and Satu Sabali, truly guarding each team's best players for large stretches of these games. She's playing great perimeter defense, even on smaller players, her length making it tough to get around. And on the offensive end, they've been using her more of a wing and as a passer, drawing a mismatch that she can exploit, get to the rim, and then dump it off. She loves that cross-body pass. I feel like it's taken a couple games to get used to this style of play where she's on the perimeter, but I feel like it's a great way for her game to evolve, as she was always sort of undersized to play the 5 in the pros anyway. The rebounding is there. It's always been there. She's still getting those offensive boards, but better passing and better defense will make her invaluable and her team better overall. On the offensive end, she's doing a great job of exploiting mismatches when she has smaller players on her. That's when she's being aggressive at the rim. It's much easier to finish over a Dejanay Carrington than it is an Alyssa Smith. And she's been great as sort of a slasher or in the pick and roll game, diving to the basket to finish over the mismatch there.
Now, this is a great breakdown by Jackson Boardman on TikTok. So I got to give you a shout out because, man, this is, look, it's cool to show the missed layups and all that, yada, yada, yada. Casual fans that don't know anything about basketball, I'm pretty sure that's they kind of content that they look forward to. In reality, though, Angel Reese way better than what you think. And I don't really have to keep explaining it a whole lot. I just love to watch her play. I love the energy. I love her style. Once she put it all together, man, you're going to have yourself a real threat to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, all in 1 year. And I'm not even joking. Like, once she's able to put everything together, see, they get, like, y'all, and look, I'm going to use this example. If you remember Giannis Antetokounmpo, for example, Giannis was a 4, right? He was just playing the 4, off the ball, just like he wasn't playing with the ball in his, he didn't have the ball in his hands before he got with Jason Kidd. Before Jason Kidd became the head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks, he wasn't playing, like, he didn't have the ball in his hands. He wasn't playing point forward and bringing the ball up the court until he got with Jason Kidd, right? And you kind of see, okay, I can see him once he get the muscle, he's going to become a special player. Once he bucks up, you know what I'm saying, get stronger. Once he got stronger, he got his grown man strength, and he started to put everything together. Everything Jason Kidd was teaching him, like bringing the ball up, passing and driving. Once he put it all together, you saw we got an MVP, we got a defensive player of the year. I mean, look, one of the best players in the league. I feel like the same Angel Reese is on that same trajectory. Once she put it all together, because look, she's only in her second year. They graded like she's in her fifth, sixth year. I feel like the mid-range needs to be utilized. They got to find a way to utilize her mid-range. If she get that mid-range to be I'm talking about straight water. Oh, come on. Man, she going to be unstoppable all across the board. That's my take on it. Shout out to everybody that's always tuning in. We're going live later on tonight, Star Who Central. Make sure y'all tune in, 5 o'clock. Hit the like button. New to the channel, subscribe. I'm out of here.